Hello, everyone. Welcome to our families and in particular to our students, and congratulations to our students. We appreciate you joining us today to celebrate our middle school Wildcats of the Month for the month of April. This is a unique setup we're using today. It's called StreamYard, so we're kind of piloting a new program that we hope to use also for our 8th grade awards assembly next week. So while I can't see all of your faces as I might be able to in, say, a Google Meet or even a Zoom meeting, I know you're there because we see how many people are viewing. So I'm glad you took the time to join us and to view our presentation on YouTube today. The way this works really is I will get into the presentation of awards and the recognition of our students, and as I mention each student's name, the great Oz, also known as Mr. Brilla, who's doing a lot of the work behind the scenes here for us today, will pull up the student's name and at least a little bit of what their teachers had to say about them. But this is a great ceremony for us each month because we get to recognize our students for all the wonderful things they do, and more importantly for the people they are and the human beings they are. While many of our students who receive this award each month are very strong academic students, that is hard. And as you'll hear when I read off the superlatives for these students, you'll hear words like cooperation, kindness, that they work to help others, that they're diligent in their completion, they strive to do their best at all times. You will not hear mentioning about anyone being on an honor roll or straight A's, although that may be the case for some. Those are not the criteria for being selected for these awards. So congratulations to these students for standing out for all the right reasons with your teachers, especially during a very difficult end of the year here with our remote learning. And clearly you've continued to excel even in a remote setting. So well done to all of you. We'll get right into it. We start in 7th grade and then we end in 8th grade. So we'll start with the students who are on yellow team and recognize them. And we will begin with Sophia Coulter. Sophia is being recognized by her family and consumer science teacher, Mrs. Thomas, and I'll read what Mrs. Thomas had to write about Sophia. I am pleased to announce Sophia Coulter as the April Wildcat of the Month in Family and Consumer Sciences. Sophia is an incredibly hardworking student and takes pride in giving 100% in her work. She is organized and goes above and beyond what is expected from her as a student. She is a leader in the kitchen and positively influences other students in class. Sophia is polite and is a pleasure to work with in the classroom. Sophia surrounds herself with good vibes, and her consistent efforts will change the world for the better. Awesome stuff, Sophia. Congratulations to you. Well done. Our next yellow team recipient is Hannah Connor. Pardon me. Here's what Hannah's teachers had to say about her. Hannah Connor is a responsible, focused, and hardworking student. She keeps herself busy with extracurricular activities, yet she always manages to be organized and stay on top of her schoolwork. Hannah is extremely self-motivated and takes responsibility for her learning. She leads by example and serves as a quiet role model for her peers. While working remotely, Hannah has continued to be engaged in her classwork and put forth her best effort. In addition to being a stellar student, Hannah is also a kind and selfless person. She is helpful, thoughtful, and respectful to both her teachers and classmates. The yellow team is proud to recognize Hannah Connor as this month's Wildcat winner. Congratulations to you, Hannah. Well done. And our final yellow team recipient for April's Wildcat Awards is Aiden Pearce. Here's what his teachers had to say about him. For the month of April, the yellow team has selected Aiden Pearce as one of the Wildcat students of the month. Aiden exhibits great enthusiasm every day in his classes. He is a humble learner and continuously shows great effort in each of his classes with his schoolwork. Aiden is always attending his office hours during remote learning, making him committed to his learning and ensuring he is doing all that he can to make the situation beneficial to him. Aiden is incredibly polite and is a student that has taken the time to create a good relationship with each of his teachers. He has shown a significant amount of growth this year, and we are all very proud of him. Yellow team cannot wait to see what great things Aiden will accomplish in 8th grade. Congratulations, Aiden, and to all of our yellow team students on a job well done. We'll move on to recognize our red team students at this time. First on board for red team is Emily Dowdell. Pardon me. Red team is proud to recognize Emily Dowdell as the April Wildcat Award winner. Emily does a great job in her classes by carrying out her academic work with diligence. She comes to class prepared with a smile and a positive attitude. Emily works well with her peers and is always willing to lend a helping hand. Emily will go out of her way to help peers feel welcome in and out of the classroom. She is an active participant in Leo Club and Yearbook Club and is proud of her accomplishments within these activities. Her attitude and kind demeanor help her classes to move in a positive direction. Teachers can count on Emily to be a role model for other students. She comes prepared to class with assignments, attends Google Hangout sessions, and turns in her work on time. Overall, Emily is a great asset to the red team and to the middle school as a whole. Keep up the outstanding work, Emily. Congratulations, Emily, well deserved. Our next recipient from red team is Ethan Gensler. Red team is proud to nominate Ethan Gensler as the red team Wildcat winner for the month of April. Ethan is an intelligent, hardworking, and conscientious young man who consistently strives to do his best. He also has an impressive ability to advocate for himself and do so in a polite and considerate way. In the classroom, Ethan models exemplary behavior for his peers, which helps the class to move in a positive direction. Furthermore, since our time of remote learning, Ethan is an active participant in his teacher's virtual office hours. He adds insight and will even make connections with some of his favorite hobbies, such as Star Wars and Legos. Red Team is truly fortunate to have Ethan as part of the team, and I'm sure that feeling will be echoed with whatever team Ethan is on next school year. Congratulations to Ethan and keep up the great work. Well done to Ethan and Emily on your recognition from Red Team. We'll move on to our third and final 7th grade team, which is our blue team, and recognize those students next. The first student being recognized from blue team is Reid Feltenberger. Reid Feltenberger demonstrates the characteristics that create a kind, caring, and positive atmosphere in the Owen J. Roberts Middle School. Reid is a conscientious worker who takes pride in his schoolwork. Reid's teachers admire his perseverance and thoughtful reflections seen in his work. A quiet leader, Reid can always be counted on to do his best. Reid is a mature student who can work independently but also demonstrates his strengths during group work when he acts as a team player by respectfully listening to everyone's ideas. Reid's optimism, strong work ethic, and polite demeanor make him an asset to our school. For these reasons, Blue Team is proud to have Reid as one of this month's Wildcat Award winners. Congratulations to you, Reid. Next student for Blue Team is Natalie Remo. Blue Team is proud to announce that Natalie Remo has been selected as a Wildcat Award winner for the month of April. Natalie demonstrates all of the characteristics that create a positive atmosphere within the Owen J. Roberts Middle School. Always giving her best, Natalie is diligent and focused. Her teachers admire her drive and perseverance when tackling academic challenges. Natalie advocates for herself when she has questions and is always willing to give extra time to her studies. She takes pride in her schoolwork, which can be seen in her attention to detail with her assignments. Natalie's optimism, strong work ethic, and kindness towards others make her an asset to our school. Keep up the great work, Natalie. Congratulations to Reid and Natalie as being Blue Team's representatives for April's Wildcat Award winners. Well done. Okay, we'll switch over and move to our 8th grade recipients now, starting with our green team students. And the first green team student that we'll recognize is Lukas Zeki. Lukas is one of our green team students who has demonstrated that he is clearly ready to take the challenge of high school. Lukas is focused and diligent. He constantly strives for self-improvement. When he asks questions, he accepts constructive criticism and applies feedback to revise his work. Lukas is the student who takes time to prepare in advance for assignments and assessments in order to allow himself the time he needs to produce his best work. A great conversationalist, Lukas is equally comfortable with adults and peers and is always willing to lend a helping hand without expecting anything in return. He enters the classroom with a smile and a consistently positive attitude, which is why he is such a pleasure to know. For all of these reasons and more, the Green Team proudly selects Lukas Zeki as our Wildcat of the Month. Congratulations to you, Lukas. And our other Green Team Wildcat recognition winner is Gabby Trapp. Full of joy, the epitome of respect and kindness, academically conscientious. These phrases easily come to mind when Gabby Trapp is in view. From the moment she walks through the doorway into class, her smile exudes her happy, confident spirit and eagerness for whatever class has in store. What an encouragement this is to everyone that has the privilege to be in proximity to her. She sets a tone without saying a word. Gabby is also instinctively generous in spirit. She looks for careful ways to give honest feedback, engage with her peers or teachers in thoughtful ways, or lighten someone's load in a practical way. How many times can one person offer to retrieve a Chromebook cart, Gabby? Gabby shines as an example of true Wildcat pride and empathy. Academically, Gabby is meticulous. She strives in every way to perform at her best, never content when feedback is given on how to improve. Gabby persists at the task until it's done and done with excellence. This shows a peculiar humility, receiving and acting on instruction, even when it means putting the hand back to the plow. Truly, she possesses qualities that are beyond mere book smarts, displaying a character marked by wisdom and graciousness. To sum Gabby up from our vantage point, she is a delight to her teachers and a gift to her peers, making her the natural pick for Green Team's Wildcat of the Month. Congratulations, Gabby, on being recognized for the wonderful person that you are. Well done. Congratulations to Lukas and to Gabby for being recognized by their Green Team teachers. We'll move on to our Maroon Team recipients at this time. First Maroon Team recipient is Lillian Moore. Maroon Team is excited to recognize Lillian Moore as our Wildcat winner this month. Lily is a dependable and responsible student whose pleasant demeanor brightens our classes every day. She always takes a moment to say hello and thank you to her teachers at the end of class. She views each assignment and activity as an opportunity to be explored and enjoyed. Lily also contributes to a positive learning environment by the compassion she shows for others. When working with a group, she remains open-minded and ensures everyone has a chance to contribute ideas and opinions. Overall, Lily is a pleasure to teach and to have on the Maroon Team. Congratulations, Lily. Our next student for Maroon Team is Eric Waddell. Maroon Team is excited to recognize Eric Waddell as a Wildcat winner this month. In regards to academics, Eric is an attentive, well-organized, and diligent student. His friendly demeanor positively influences the atmosphere of a class and promotes an environment conducive to collaboration and learning. Eric perseveres even when the task is challenging. He is supportive of his peers in any group or team he is a part of. His teachers appreciate his quiet leadership in the classroom as well as his jovial personality. Overall, Eric is a pleasure to teach and a valuable asset to our Maroon Team this year. Congratulations to you, Eric. Our next Maroon Team recipient is Stefania Urcil. Stefania Urcil is being recognized as April's Wildcat of the Month for her hard work and dedication in applied technology and Intro to STEAM. When a task is assigned, Stefania pays attention to detail and works diligently to complete quality assignments. She offers help to her peers with a smile, and her work serves as a great example for other students. Stefania is compassionate, kind, and a hard worker. She puts 110% effort into everything she does and always goes beyond expectations for every project she completes. Stefania's classwork is always of the highest quality and far exceeds expectations. As demonstrated by her grades, Stefania is a student who proves good work habits and attention to detail leads to success. Her creativity and unique ideas will impact her success as she continues to the high school. Being recognized by 2 classes that involve engineering makes it clear that Stefania is able to use her creativity and technical skills to create extraordinary ideas. Congratulations to you, Stefania. And our final Maroon Team student being recognized today is Kira Young. Kira Young has been in both chorus and band for her 2 years in the middle school. She is a girl who quietly works her hardest and is always dependable. She gives each audition her best and participates in every musical activity that is offered. Kira always goes above and beyond, asking for no credit or accolades for her achievements. She is a talented young girl who will definitely be a success in life. The music department is proud to have Kira Young as our April Wildcat of the Month winner. Congratulations to you, Kira, and to all of our Maroon Team representatives as Wildcat winners this month. And last, but certainly not least, we will go on to our 8th grade Orange Team students before wrapping up our ceremony today. Our first Orange Team student to be recognized today is Casey Davies. Orange Team is proud to present Casey Davies as the Wildcat of the Month. Casey demonstrates respect and responsibility and has built positive relationships within our school community. He is committed to making others feel accepted and valued. Not only does Casey take pride in building positive relationships, but he also makes great academic decisions, is diligent, and motivated. Whether it is academics, school activities, or developing positive peer relationships, it is clear that he is committed to the goals he sets for himself. We are very fortunate to have him as a student, and keep up the great work, Casey. Congratulations. Our next Orange Team student to be recognized is Sarah Schultz. Orange Team is proud to present Sarah Schultz as the Wildcat of the Month. Sarah always comes to class with a smile on her face and a positive attitude. Sarah, quite simply, makes the classroom a happy place for everyone around her. She goes out of her way to get to know other students as well as her teachers. Sarah shows great academic effort and demonstrates that she truly wants to learn. Sarah has a contagious smile and encouraging attitude, and the Orange Team is fortunate to have her as a student. Thank you for being you, Sarah. Congratulations. Our next Orange Team student to be recognized is Kylie Bush. Kylie Bush is eager to try a variety of new ideas in her art classes. Recently, Kylie shared her artwork on Flipgrid. A short video was made to share her artwork with her classmates. She is a positive role model for her peers and has an infectious smile. Throughout the school year, Kylie has taken a high degree of pride in her art making. She enjoys working with mixed media such as clay, paint, fibers, and more. She enjoys the process of making art, and her artwork has been featured in the showcases in the main lobby, on Twitter, and Pinterest. Bravo to Kylie for all of her artistic achievements this year, and congratulations to you, Kylie. And finally, last but certainly not least, our final award winner from Orange Team in the 8th grade is Regan Hand. This month, Mrs. Knox, Mrs. Heiser, Mrs. Deedy, Miss Boyd, Mrs. Knifer, Mrs. Fake, and Mrs. Hoyt would like to honor Regan Hand with the Wildcat of the Month award. Regan has shown tremendous growth and maturity in her overall outlook and perspective on all her interactions and academic pursuits. Regan began her time at the middle school a little bit nervous, a little bit excited, but most of all, extremely eager and able to take on anything. Over the past 2 years, her teachers have watched her face challenges head on with both grace and gusto. Regan will go above and beyond to help other peers when they are in need, even if it means putting herself at a disadvantage. She is always there to lend a helping hand, stand up for someone, or just listen when a friend needs to talk. In addition to being a genuinely kind and caring person, Regan strives for success in her academics. She takes pride in her schoolwork, is a self-advocate to help her achieve her goals, and is always willing to help other classmates or teachers when the opportunities arise. She has been a fantastic student who exemplifies OJR Middle School pride. Congratulations to Regan. And for all of our 8th graders, congratulations on completing your middle school time, and best of luck to all of our 8th graders as they enter the high school. I would like to thank everyone for joining us today, and I specifically would like to thank our parents. A lot of the qualities and attributes that you learned about and heard about with our students today are not attributes typically that we have classes for in school or necessarily overtly teach in school. We reinforce them, reinforce the skills, but a lot of these are things that are developed and instilled in these students in the home. So I'd like to thank our parents for raising, so far up to this point, wonderful children. I'm sure that will continue. You now have, some of you, some high school students, and with the superlatives that I've heard about them, there's no doubt they will be successful there as they were in the middle school. To our 7th graders, we look forward to having you back in the middle school next year and having you as our leaders continue to demonstrate the same qualities that were shared today from your teachers, and you make this middle school a better place. Congratulations to all of our recipients. If I don't get the chance to speak with any of you through any virtual meetings moving forward, I wish you all a fantastic summer, a restful summer, and here's hoping that we can all be face-to-face again in late August. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.